There has been a lot of stuff going on with the Rippaverse that I have not covered, and I'm definitely going to get to a lot of these things. I got a bunch of books coming in that I cannot wait to read. Horsemen, Great War of Separation 2, um, Zaylan, What Kills Must Die, and Isom number 3. I have all of those coming in at once. I think the Horseman was the last campaign. I mentioned this before, so I think as soon as that one starts fulfilling either that one or the Great War of Separation, I can't remember which one ended last, but those books are going to be coming in, and I'll be doing some reviews of every one of those books. I cannot wait. Norfrica has been announced, and this is a book that I've been waiting for because now let me just say this. The thing about this company, everybody there seems to enjoy it. They're having fun, and they're having fun creating stories. And I can tell when I read the stories. I think I've brought up before that Gooding, the Polymath, is one of my favorite books. Now, I think at any other company, that book probably would not have grabbed my attention. Probably. The fun involved in the story, the fun in the character drew me in. Uh, Mike Barron did a very good job with that story. Very intriguing, got my attention. The art was good. And it doesn't have to be, I've brought this up before. There's certain artists I like better than others, but that doesn't mean all the art has to be the most killer, stellar art that I've ever seen in my life. Not all books have to be that way, but it does have to be decent. It can't just be mediocre art, something that I feel like I could do. I don't draw anymore. So if I look at something and feel like, oh, this is something I could do, I'm kind of like, yeah, probably should have got somebody else. And so far, the quality of artists I've gotten from these books to me has been, I look at the art and I'm like, yeah, I can't do that. I can't, like, this art is good. It's some of it, obviously, some artists are better than others, but it's all on par with what you would expect from a professional comic book company putting out professional books. But this Norfrica book I have been waiting for. They're already at let me see, 91,000. I think it's the collection has been open for like 4 days now, 3 or 4 days, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. And this is a book I've been looking for. To me, what I think is Norfrica is kind of like they're incorporating Norse mythology. I mean, already you see that with Yaira into their books, and a lot of companies have done this. It's not a new concept, but it is definitely fun and interesting, exciting and intriguing the way these things are being done at the Rippaverse, and these books are making me interested in these characters. Isom and Yaira are two of my favorite new characters out of any comic books right now. Yaira and Isom, they're my favorite two characters. Now, as far as comic book companies, two of my most favorite companies right now has got to be Rippaverse and Ghost Machine Comics. Ghost Machine Comics has Rippaverse edged in colors, the way they do their colors. Their Ghost Machine Comics, their colors are parallel to none. And they have some excellent stories and artists. Rippaverse has Ghost Machine Comics beat out in cohesive universe with characters that are all occupying the same space, whose stories interact with the other characters' stories, the way all of these things come together. They got that on lock, in my opinion. And the way all of the stories are intertwined, I really like this company. Okay, the 64-page Norfrica Glorious Death #1 graphic novel welcomes fans to the most awaited story set in the Rippaverse to date, written by Eric July with stunning artwork by Ronilson Freire. I think that's how you say the name. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. I don't know much about this artist. I'm gonna have to look some stuff up. This collection offers limited edition, blah blah blah. It tells you about all the merch. Let's look at some of the covers. Oh, why did it do that? That was kind of strange. Let's go back to that collection. Norfrica. Let me see if I can get down and get to what I wanted to see. Yeah, let's view the products. Why does it keep doing that? View products. All right, well, it's going to show me this. I just want to see the covers. I don't really care how they're shown to me. Okay, so right out the gate, I always want to get Caanan White's covers because just the way his art style, it invokes your eye to different portions of the page and it brings the action out. And I love that. But I'm not going to lie. This mass print cover, I don't know what it is about this cover right here. But this mass print cover, God, it almost has me sold, man. Like, I didn't think this would be the one that I wanted, but I'm like, it's such a toss-up. I might have to pick up the Caanan White cover and this cover because this is good. There's some videos they released. Now, I'm not going to watch the video because I want them obviously to get the views. They actually released a music video. Eric July, and I cannot remember the other gentleman's name. I believe it's from his band Backwoods that did a song. They released a song for this comic book. Now, of course, obviously this is not new. It's been done before, but this is why I say you can tell they're having fun at this company. I can tell Eric July enjoyed making this song for this book, Norfrica. And that goes a long way. There are a lot of companies that make comic books. And when I see like some of the creators talk, I'm like, are you guys having fun doing this? Like, are you enjoying creating comic books? Because it kind of seems like you're not. And if you're not enjoying creating comic books, people are probably going to get that sense and they're not going to be as engaged. I've been really engaged with this company, for several reasons. I'm actually interested in the comic books, genuinely interested, and they're having fun. They enjoy themselves. When I met the Saska sisters at MegaCon, we actually talked for a while because we got there really early and we had a really good conversation with them and Andrew. Everybody, Carol was there. Everybody was so excited to actually be doing what they're doing. And you could tell it wasn't an act. It wasn't an act. This was their genuine excitement to be working for this company and working in comic books. Norfrica, a book that I've been waiting for. I cannot wait to see how all of these things are intertwined because I believe there's something big. Well, I mean, it's obvious that there's something big going on in the Rippaverse, right? They're doing something big with their universe. There's some big event coming. When that's going to pan out, I don't think they have to rush. That's the one thing I'm going to say. I don't think they have to rush. Whatever this event is, it could be 4 years down the road. It could be 5 years down the road. I don't think there's any need to rush. The way they're building this company and the pace they're going, I am mighty fine with. I can't wait to get my hands on Isom number 3 to have that ill-advised story arc wrapped up. And I can't wait to see what happens with Isom moving forward after that. I can't wait to see him just get into some regular escapades and have this ball rolling and see this thing going. I like the way they do business. I enjoy it. They put out a bunch of books, so much books now that I can order a bunch of books at once, which I'm super excited about because every time I get one book, and I've been thinking about this, like, how do I do this? Like, I get one book and then I'm fiending for the next book. Like, man, I want something else. So I was like, you know what? The next group of collections, I'm going to order a bunch at once. I'm going to wait. It's going to be a little painful waiting. But when I get them all in, I can read one book, give myself a day or two to soak that book in because these books are big, and then move to the next book, so on and so forth. That'll give me material for, man, I don't know how long. And then I want to get in Yaira, Norfrica, and let's see. I want to get in Yaira, Norfrica, the Rippaverse, number 4, and Saints and Sinners. I want to get all of those in at the same time. Like I said, I didn't think I was gonna have the patience to wait, but it actually hasn't bothered me. I've been able to stay away from all of the different reviews, let everybody get it all out, and then I'm gonna get mines in and sit down, soak it up, give my review and my opinion, which I assume I'm gonna enjoy these books. Maybe I don't. You never know. But everything they've put out thus far, I have enjoyed. This is yet another one I am definitely looking forward to.